Hey guys, it's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I am here with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning August 23rd through the 29th. This is my last August spread, and I am using the kit called Sunrise Beach by Scribble Co. I also incorporated what I'm 99.9% sure is Sunset foil by Scribble Co. in her star format. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is the sunset foil. To be honest, I did not know this kit was Sunrise Beach until 2 seconds ago when I looked it up to see what the kit is called. I just bought it because I really liked the art and the colors. So I thought it was sunset vibes, which is why I use sunset foil, but I feel like it works. I think this looks amazing in person. There's no color that perfectly matches the foil color, but it just blends in really, really well. And I got total sunset vibes from this. I love sunsets. But I guess it's a sunrise. I don't know. I guess that's up to whoever's interpretation, but the kit is called Sunrise Beach, but I still use sunset foil and I really like it. So I first and foremost just want to get this out of the way. I don't know if you guys can hear how like congested I am. I've been taking so much Sudafed lately. But it is currently September 8th, so this was 2 weeks ago, I think. I don't even know. My head hurts so bad. I have basically gotten myself sick because I have been grieving the loss of my 16-and-a-half-year-old dog, Maisie. I've talked about Maisie a lot in these Plan With Me's. So I just wanted to let you guys know if that's why I sound weird or depressed or anything. I'm honestly like very depressed right now. So I wanted to stay on top of my YouTube schedule and honestly distracting myself by doing things like filming, planning, doing these voiceovers, editing, etc. It really distracts me from like what I'm like feeling, and I have definitely grieved, don't worry. But it's kind of nice to have a distraction as well and just keep myself busy right now. So a lot of you guys messaged me on Instagram, and I just want to say thank you so much if you reached out. I think I got back to pretty much everyone. Or for sure everyone, but a lot of you guys told me to not worry about these videos, but I do really enjoy doing them and I don't want to fall off my routine or my schedule, and kind of just stay like things are normal because that kind of helps me the best. So yeah, I will get more into all of that for my next Plan With Me, which will be up next week after my September monthly haul. Or why do I keep saying September? I said that in my Instagram stories too, my August monthly haul. And then the week that my dog passed will be the next Plan With Me. So that's going to be a hard one. I pulled the stickers for it and it was very hard, but we will get through it. Anyways, this week we did so much wedding planning. We actually got a lot done wedding wise, which was really nice. And I also marked that it was just a really good week in my sidebar, which just sucks because literally the weekend after this was the worst possible weekend of my life. So it's just crazy how much things change. But yeah, it was just like a really wedding filled week. And I honestly had just a really good week with my fiance and Maisie and Mochi. So it is what it is, but I basically just marked that it was a great week and we did wedding planning, and that's pretty much all I did this week besides like work and other stuff. I was going to use this kit the last week when I went to the Outer Banks for my best friend's bachelorette party, because I totally think this could work for that, especially the double box of the house. Like, I get so hung up on the house thing, but I feel like if you've ever been to Outer Banks, like the houses are like not iconic, but like you just remember them, like the big beach houses that are always there. Like, I feel like I've never been to another beach town where it's like houses like that. So I don't know. Whenever I think of Outer Banks, I think of houses, especially if you do know Outer Banks. If you go to Duck, it's like really nice beach houses. Like we drove through it. It was beautiful. But anyway, so I also got Outer Banks vibes from this. And since I did go the weekend before this, I thought I could use this kit. And this is my last summer kit and also the last week of August. So it was actually really nice because I got one more summer kit in this summer. I know a lot of people don't like summer kits. I love summer kits. But I did get one more summer kit in this summer because I didn't have to go back to school for the first time ever, like in my life, it feels like. So that was kind of nice to not have to use a back to school kit. I'm sure I'll use them again in the future, but for now, I am very happily not using those kits. So I am just putting down all the foil. I did put down the star overlays on the bottom washi, which I did not cut because it was beautiful. I loved what Scribble Prints Co. did for this bottom washi. And the star foil, like star confetti overlay, actually fits perfectly over like the sky part. And then, I don't know, it's just like when you see it zoomed in, you might be able to tell. If not, like go on my Instagram and look at it up close. But it like fits perfectly over where the sky is, and then like the ocean starts, and there's no more stars from that confetti overlay. I don't know. I just think it's perfect. So, anyways, I did use gold as the core foil. I used gold last week as well, but it was like I used like champagne gold, so I thought it was fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the day by day. So starting on Monday, the first thing I did this day was I worked out. And then I did watch 90 Day Fiance. I'm assuming this was the Happily Ever After Tell All Part 2, but I honestly have no idea anymore. I know, was it the other way that also started? I'm not sure. But yeah, and then we did get groceries, and then we got Starbucks after. And then I did pick up my parents' puppy Mochi. I was actually off from work Monday and Tuesday, and then I took Wednesday off because I had to do a bunch of wedding stuff. So I only worked the last 2 days of this week. But yeah, so I went to my grandpa's house and met my parents there for dinner, and I picked up Mochi and brought her back because I was off from work and I wanted to spend some time with her. And then I just marked that we had some family time, and I used this Whimsical Cat Studio grandpa sticker with the dog, which I thought was perfect because like we were getting Mochi not from my grandpa, but like he was there, so I thought that was cute. And then I did play with stickers, and then we did get fish taco takeout this day, which is so good. I love fish taco. Their fish tacos are literally the best, and their rice and beans is so good, and their guac and their chips, and it's just such a great place. I'm pretty sure it's only, I think I may have said this before, but I'm pretty sure it's only in the DMV though, so probably not helpful to most of you. I apologize. Moving on to Tuesday, this was a pretty busy day, so I did sleep in, and then I got Starbucks, and then I took Mochi on a pretty long walk this day, and then I did do some editing, and then I did have a long call with my sister. We were actually in the midst of planning my bachelorette trip, and during this week, I didn't mark it in my planner, but during this week, we ended up booking the Airbnb. So we're all sharing a house in Las Vegas. Or no, it's not a house. It's like a nice condo, actually, like right by the strip. And so I'm really excited. I'm going with all my bridesmaids, and it's going to be really fun. So we're going to Las Vegas and for the bachelorette, and so my sister, who's my maid of honor, was helping me figure all of that out. So we had a long call, and then we did take the dogs to the dog park, and then this day my fiance Jake and I decided to try tennis. We've been trying to get more active and stuff, and we are getting a new puppy very soon, so that will definitely help. But we've wanted to get back into sports because we both used to be super athletic before college. I mean, honestly, before we like turned 20 and I don't know, before we started living together, to be honest, we're just bad influences on each other. But we decided to start tennis this day, and it was so much fun. We haven't done it since. I really want to. I'm just like going through a lot of crap right now. But yeah, we did play tennis this day, and it was super, super fun. So I marked that, and then I did get Smoothie King after to like because I was so hot from the tennis. And then we did do a lot of wedding planning this day to prepare for the next day, which was filled with wedding stuff. And then we got McDonald's. And then I just watched some TV. I'm not sure what I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, I was still watching Temptation Island season 2. Oh, so bad. So yeah. Anyways, moving on to Wednesday, I did get Starbucks, and then I did drive to my parents' house, and I met my parents, and then we drove to where my wedding is going to be, the city. I don't really want to say it. I mean, you could probably read my plans and figure it out. Not this week, but another week, because I'm not very careful with that. But we drove to the city in Maryland that my wedding is in. And we did have a floral appointment this day. So it was just me, my mom, and dad because Jake still had to work this day. So he ended up meeting us later for the food tasting. But we did have a really successful floral appointment. We ended up going with this person who we met with, and I think it's going to turn out really, really well. So I'm really excited. And then we did have some time in between the floral appointment and the food tasting. So I went to the bar again with my parents, which is so funny because I think it was a couple of weeks ago where I went to the bar for the first time with my parents. And now, like, it was like so soon after that I went to the bar with them again. Jake wasn't there, but it's still really funny. So I did mark that. And then we did have a food tasting at our wedding venue. It was like super fancy. It was like this whole big event. We had to even pay for it, which was kind of weird. But it was so fancy and it was so much fun. And it was a really nice night. You can see sneaks of my wedding venue / like pictures from that night on my personal Instagram, Lorpotamus. But yeah, and then we just came home and my fiance and I just cuddled. On Thursday, I did sleep in again, and then Jake was like so into wedding planning this day. He, like, after the food tasting, wanted to figure out our whole menu for our whole wedding, like including cocktail hour, like everything. And so he like sat down and priced it all out, and it was actually really, really cute. But I was a little late to work because he like got so into it. But yeah, so I just basically marked that we did more wedding planning, and I did use a fork and spoon icon for that from the Wiggle, because it was like food related. And then I did go to work, and then after work I got Starbucks, and then Jake needed a haircut so bad, and I knew my friend's wedding was coming up the next weekend. So I was like, all right, I need to get this kid a haircut. He just like was just like so lazy to not go. So I picked him up after work and took him to go to get his haircut basically. And I just like waited for him. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And then we did bake brownies this day. I actually found these like box brownies. I don't remember which grocery store it was at, but it was at a grocery store, and they were like, they were almost like cosmic brownies. Like they had like the like rainbow chip toppings on it that you could put on to make them like that. But yeah, so we baked those brownies. They were very, very good. And then I watched Temptation Island. And then I did make our wedding website this night, which was really exciting. So I am like going all out and just spending a lot of time on it. I really like graphic design though, so it's like kind of fun for me to like make my own website. I used to make like my own, I don't know, like back in elementary school, I used to literally make websites. Like, wasn't Zanga something? I don't know. This is super like way back when. So I don't even know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. But like before MySpace, definitely before Facebook, all that, I had like my own websites, and I actually had to like get them deleted because I like put my personal information on those websites. And anyways, I had to like get those websites deleted because when you search my name, I'm like, my last name is very unique, and when you search my name on Google, my website would show up with like all this personal info. It was super annoying. So I'm just like on a tangent now. Anyways, on Friday I did sleep in again. Jeez, I slept in a lot this week, which isn't shocking. And then I did have a supervision meeting for work, so I marked that. And then I did go to work, and then I got Smoothie King because it was $5 Friday, so I marked that. And then I did do some planning time, and then I'm pretty sure my fiance got us Cheesecake Factory this night, which was fun. I'm pretty sure we just got kids meals, which I highly recommend. We just like DoorDashed it. But getting kids meals is the way to go because it's way cheaper, especially at Cheesecake Factory. And their portions at Cheesecake Factory are way too big, so it's nice. And then you can also spend more money on a cheesecake, which I like. And then I did just binge watch what I think is Temptation Island. I assume I finished it this night because I started a new show the next day. But yeah, I tried not to write in Temptation Island in my planner because I was like, I don't want to have memories of this awful show I watched. On Saturday, it was the 28th, so it was 9 months until Jake and I get married. And then I did have a nail appointment this day, and then I got Dunkin', and then I did do some planning time. Oh, this was a really, really good day. And then Jake and I actually decided to go to the mall and like walk around for exercise basically. And while we were shopping there, I ended up going to Piercing Pagoda and getting my second piercing, which shockingly I have been putting off basically since like high school. I got my first piercing when I was like 11, and I was so over dramatic. I thought it was the most painful thing ever. I don't even know what I was thinking. And since then I've gotten like 4 or 5 tattoos, and I'm fine with them. I've never like had a problem with getting tattooed. So I finally decided to just suck it up and get my second piercing. It did not hurt at all. So I was just hyping it up in my head my whole life. I'm probably going to get my third sometime soon, but this was a big day for me because I had been putting it off for so long for some reason. I was like terrified to get a piercing, but I had gotten all these tattoos since. So yeah, I marked that I got my second piercing. We did run to CVS because I needed more tampons. And then we did discover Chick-fil-A salads this day, which are amazing. We are so obsessed with Chick-fil-A salads now. We get them like once a week, and it's so good. I highly recommend. And then I did start this night Selling Sunset, which I'm currently binging on Netflix. It's actually really good. My friend recommended it to me, and I've been enjoying it. It's literally on my TV right now. I have it paused while I'm doing this voiceover. But yeah, so I did want to mark that I started Selling Sunset, and it did just get renewed for 2 more seasons, which I don't know when they're releasing, but hopefully soon. And then we did just watch The Challenge, which is an OG favorite show for me and Jake. We've been watching it like basically our whole relationship, and we're super, super into it. So yeah. And then finally moving on to Sunday, I marked that Mochi came over again. I actually dropped off Mochi. She came over Monday. I dropped her off Wednesday before we did all of that wedding stuff. And then she came back over on Sunday because my parents were going to the beach. So we watched her. So I marked that. And then I did go to DSW with my mom, and we actually found my wedding shoes. I hate heels. So I don't really care about my shoes at all because first of all, I just want them to be comfortable. So I got like a super short heel. And second of all, like you can't see them. Like my dress is so long, my veil is so long, like you're not going to be able to see them. So I'm not like that into the shoes. So I just got them from DSW, and I'm really excited about it. And then we did go to Costco, and then I just had some quality time with my mom. After that, I got a massage this day, which is so amazing. I have like my own masseuse come to my apartment, and he gives me a 2-hour massage, and it's literally the best thing ever. I just text him when I need him, and it's really great. And then we did get Burger King this day. My fiance Jake loves Burger King, and I literally have no idea why. It's my least favorite out of literally all the fast food places. Um like the big fast food places, I'd say. Um but I don't know. The few times I've gone it's been so bad that like I never want it again, but I've had it like two times recently where it hasn't been, including this time. But yeah, I'm just always so resistant towards getting Burger King, so he definitely got it for us this night. He actually used to work at Burger King like in high school when we first started dating. So he knows like all the tips and tricks of the menu and stuff. So yeah, anyways, we got Burger King this day. It wasn't bad, but I just don't really like it. And then this night I did have two drafts for my fantasy football teams. I'm so excited. I love fantasy football. I'm just so excited that the football season is back. And yeah, so I just marked that as a big fantasy draft night for me. It was so exciting. And then I did just watch more Selling Sunset, so I just marked that with Netflix and chill. And then I was up super late this night. I think my fiance convinced me to stay up late with him, and it like totally bit me in the butt the next week, which you guys will see. I don't know if I marked it, but I was like so tired that Monday. So yeah, that concludes this plan with me. I actually feel like I did a really good job with that, considering I have been crying nonstop about my dog. um I'll get into it the next plan with me, but I feel like I did pretty well, except I just like feel so sick. I have cried so much that my head is so congested. I can't hear. I like can't taste. I don't have COVID. I did get COVID tested. You guys will see that next week too. It was a dramatic weekend last weekend. But I basically gotten myself sick over this whole thing. So I'm very proud that I made it through that, especially without crying. Um, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I'm glad I can stay on schedule. That's like all I really wanted. But thank you guys so much if you reached out. It really, really means a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans. If you don't already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.